So remote rep focuses on a few different verticals. So with sales, if folks are looking for inbound and outbound help, we have a team that's near shore, mainly in Honduras, Colombia. We also have accounting that does back end office work for accounting. Technology division, which I lead. Basically, companies use us to either staff augmentation or actually building solutions for them.
Welcome to Business Ninjas, brought to you by WriteForMe, where you'll hear from business leaders who are out there growing their business and slaying it every day. Learn from the masters. Let's get started.
Thanks for joining us today on Business Ninjas. We're excited to have you on the show. Thanks for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it, and excited to be here.
Right on. Well, let's knock through all the basics first. Let's get your full name, role in the company, the name of the company, the website. Let's get the basics out there for folks first.
Yeah. So my name is Sina Shayesteh. I'm the executive director of the IT division for a company out in San Diego, California called Remote Reps. And our website is remotereps.com.
Great. All right. And is that headquarters for the company in San Diego?
Yeah. So we're in a small beach city called Encinitas, California.
Perfect.
And that's where we are.
Nice. Right on. And to level set for everybody, maybe you can give us kind of a brief bio so that we can understand kind of what your arc has been to bring you to the present opportunity.
Yeah. So as you might know by my name, or perhaps the audience, I'm originally from Iran. I came to US when I was 14 years old. I grew up here. And I went to school in San Diego, UC San Diego. After that, I got into finance first. I worked at Merrill Lynch. It was a great job, but just wasn't too happy. So I got in the startup world, and I worked specifically in the ed tech industry. I worked for a few different companies, as low as a salesperson, all the way up to leading a few divisions that I built from ground up. And back in 2012, I decided to venture on my own. So did that for about 9 years. And it was a great startup. It was an ed tech company that was started by myself and my brother and another person. We went at it for a long time. The company is still going. Decided to leave in March of 2020 to travel a little bit.
Oh, no.
Which apparently you can't travel during COVID. So
yeah.
that's a bit about my story. How I ended up at Remote Reps is consulted for a few different companies. One of them was Remote Reps, and decided to make the switch to leaving EdTech to start in this brand new sector. And here I am.
That's great. Wow. Yeah, boy, that's unfortunate timing. Just when you think you're going to get a break and get out there. That's too bad. Well, can you give us an overview of the elevator pitch for Remote Reps and what you focus on?
Yeah, so Remote Rep focuses on a few different verticals. One is sales, another is accounting, and the division that I lead is technology. Okay. So with sales, if folks are looking for inbound and outbound help, we have a team that's near shore, mainly in Honduras, Colombia. We help them with that process. We also have accounting that does back end office work for accounting companies, and also smaller companies that are looking for those needs. And then the technology division, which I lead. Basically, companies use us to either staff augmentation or actually building solutions for them. I have a team of about 12 people that report directly to me, and then we have a talent pool of about 250 individuals across the globe that we're able to send to our clients, either to work on a specific project or actually work for them full time.
Wow. Okay. And is your client base focused, in North America or across the world, or where do you focus?
Yeah, we are mainly in North America. That's I would say majority of our clients currently, they're in
Okay.
North America. We haven't done too much abroad just yet.
Okay. And do you know, can you share kind of the origin story of remote reps and how that might have kind of changed over time? A lot of companies launch with an initial vision, and then, you get your first X customers in and you learn a bunch and maybe tweak the model and go from there. So I wonder what that journey's been like for remote reps.
Yeah, so remote reps has been around for over a decade now.
Uh-huh.
Started by a friend of mine. His name is Chad Castrita, out in San Diego. He has a fantastic story himself. He started this company with a vision of helping companies to find alternatives to what was out there at Upwork or other places. He was definitely early to the game of remote work. And there was obviously, when the pandemic happened, all those years of building and building really came into help, and actually was able to see tremendous growth during the pandemic because everybody was trying to go remote, and remote reps had been building a company that was, everybody was remote all these years.
Wow. Yeah, boy, what positioning. And then, I mean, you were well positioned, I guess, to help people through that phase. What was that like? I'm sure the
Yeah.
first couple of months were kind of chaotic, but it sounds like you had the perfect solution for people.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we were able to really grow in that time. I mean, the company has been on Inc. magazine top 5,000 3 years in a row. I'm sure
Wow.
we'll be on there again this year, fourth year in a row, I'm sure. And yeah, I mean, you hit it. We were just positioned perfectly to be able to take advantage of this time. And we had a lot of clients coming to us looking for remote workers, looking to even, obviously save money. And that was a really, really big thing. And also, you just had a time that, workers were needed, right? So you
Yeah.
just had a lot of people, as we saw the past few years, even now, still, even with the talks of recession, talks of slowing down, you still have in the US, you still have really low unemployment rates, but there is still a lot of jobs out there that people are looking to fulfill. And we were well positioned back then, and definitely are in a much, much better position today as well.
Wow, that's fantastic. And what's just to help people kind of understand if there's a sweet spot for you, how, what's the ideal customer look like? Is there a certain size to the company or stage of their growth that you engage really well with?
Yeah, great question. I think I can talk more. I mean, I would say on the technology side, which is division that I lead,
Yep.
we do have some Fortune 500 companies we work with, but majority of our clients are people or companies less than 200 employees. And majority of them right now, I would say, use us because we have a really great team in place that can come in and help them build solutions. So that could mean they want to build a CRM, but they don't necessarily want to go out there and hire, 3 to 4 people just for that, because that might not be a long-term project. Maybe they're looking to build that and maybe have some of our team members maintain it over time. So that's a much more effective way to be able to do this. So I would say right now, 80% of our clients are people that are companies that are less than 200 people,
Mm-hmm.
and companies that are looking to build solutions, be able to maybe build a CRM, or maybe they're looking for API integrations and different solutions they have. So we are well positioned to help them with those, solving those problems.
Great. Wow. Okay. And what's the strategy for outreach been? I mean, if you're getting coverage in Inc. magazine and that sort of thing, boy, that's great for, getting your presence out there. Are you guys active on social media, or where can people find you?
Yeah, I mean, we're active on LinkedIn, I would say. We've
Mhm.
experimented with different things. I would say the business that we have built now On the technology side, we built it from a zero to a 7-figure business in less than a year. A lot of that has come through the contacts and people I know.
Yeah.
And then from that, we have now been using them to refer us out to some of their friends and people they know that could use our services. And obviously after that, we've done a lot of traditional reach outs, and we are staying away from, I would say, spamming and spraying out there. I think that happens, and our space is extremely competitive. Even myself, I get emails from our competitors describing exactly what I do.
Yeah.
And I do tell them, look, I appreciate your reach out, but this is exactly what we do. So I try to stay away from that. We're trying to really, on our outreach, do really focus outreach. By that, I mean, we know the people that we can help, and we reach out to them and we try to tell them, for example, I'll give you an example. There might be a job. I mean, every company has jobs posted out there, and most of our competitions are reaching out to them and they're saying, I have talent for you. I don't know if that necessarily works, but maybe they have talent and they're trying to solve a solution. So we're reaching out to them and suggesting maybe that's the problem you're trying to solve. And if that's the case, we're here to help.
Right.
So I think we're trying to really, really do targeted and focus outreach rather than just spraying and hoping.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Well, that's great. Thanks for coming on today. We appreciated your time and also understanding where the company's been and where you're headed. It sounds like you're on a rocket ship right now, and I'm sure 2023 is going to be a wild ride. So it's going to be fun to watch you and see what you do this year.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you guys having me on. I've listened to other podcasts that you have posted out there, and it's really, really great content. So I appreciate it and happy to be here.